Hi, I'm Taz. I'm a children's and family entertainer. I'm one of thousands that need help from the government. We need clarity, we need advice, and we need some common sense. All businesses we know are struggling at the moment, but we are struggling like you wouldn't believe. We've had since March all gigs cancelled. A few of us, like myself, have been lucky. We managed to transfer some of the parties and things online, which has worked out to a certain degree, but not all the time. From when they've gone back to school, it's gone quiet again. In September, the beginning of September, we were just starting to get the confidence back and more bookings started to come in thinking, okay, we've managed to get through the worst of this. And then yesterday, you put another limit on of 6 people. 6 people. Now, if we went to go and do a garden party, we wouldn't be able to do one because it's 6 people from 2 families. If we were allowed to do it, though, there would still be just the entertainer, perhaps mum, dad, and a couple of siblings and a friend. That's not a party. It's destroying the children's mental health, and it's also destroying not only like my mental health, other people's mental health are in the business, as well as destroying our business. You're not going to have anybody left. All we are asking is for some common sense and something that helps us a little bit. For example, can we not do a party in a hall that is big enough, but only with the children that are in the bubble at school? So they're not allowed to invite anybody else, but that birthday child will still be able to celebrate their very special day. They've missed out on all this over the last few months, and it looks like it's just going to get worse at the moment before things get better. Like I said, I'm not the only one who's struggling here. We look at the information you give us and we work around it. Myself and others have put things in place to make us COVID safe. Literally, I had it done within a month of COVID starting, right? When lockdown hit, within a month, we had the signs, we had mats, we had barriers, everything, the hand sanitizing, all in place for when we can go live. And it's all been taken away from us. We are more safe than a group of people, adults, going into a pub and having a chat and a laugh. I've been in a pub where they do meals. We were sat down for a meal. They eat out to help out. We gave that a go. People were laughing their heads off all over the place. Hardly any social distancing. And there was noise. They were shouting. That is nothing compared to what we do. We're more safe than that. People have a thing in their heads that children's parties are children just running around going, sliding on their knees and all that lot. Yeah, some of that does happen, but we have control. A good entertainer will have control of the majority, if not all, of the children that are in there. And we're entertaining them. So they're usually always facing front. They're usually always doing roughly what we say. If it's move back, stand up, sit down, shout at this, do that. We have that control. It's not a free-for-all, right? It isn't. And we need government advice. We need the government to step in and help us. Furlough has stopped now, so we don't get anything now. But as from yesterday, we lost all work. All the work in October is going. That's all the Halloween stuff. That's all disappearing. We've had lots of December ones cancelled. All the Christmas parties. Now, furlough was brilliant for some of us. Okay, it worked out really well. It really is handy, and we thank you very much for that help. But what wasn't taken into consideration, like my business as well as others, it's very seasonal. So what we would earn at the end of term in July would keep us going through August, September, October. We would then in October do the Halloween parties. That would take us through to December. What we would earn in December takes us into kind of January, February, March, April. Okay, so we have blocks of income. Now, obviously with furlough, that was spread out and divided by 12. It was still a big help, and thank you so much for that. But we need to get back to work. We seem to be an industry that has just been totally forgotten about. It's soul destroying. I am having parents even ring me. I've had one today ringing up saying, look, why can we not have a party with the bubble that they're in at school? It's the same children. I couldn't say, well, we can't because of this, because in my head, It just makes sense. How could you go to school with a group of 30, then as soon as you leave school, you're not allowed to play on the playground with any of others except for another 5? Okay, it just beggars belief. So please, anyone who's listening, just share whatever. Please, somebody from the government, just help us out a little bit. As an entertainer, we live to entertain. I've been entertaining since the age of 5. I've been a professional entertainer for 26, 27 years. It's all been taken away from us. We know it is nobody's fault. This pandemic has hit us and it's hit everybody hard. But we seem to be an industry that is just being forgotten about. Our mental health, the children's mental health. Imagine being a child. You can't celebrate your birthday as you remember it. You can't do this, you can't do that. But they're being told all the time they can't do it. They don't understand. Why can I see those friends at school, but I can't see them out at school? Right, okay, we can do online parties. We can, all right? But there's still... It's a new thing. People don't want to always do that. The children want a real party. I want to do real parties. I get a buzz of making people laugh. I get a buzz of making people smile. It's my high. It's a lot of entertainers' high. It's what we live for. We live to kind of make people's lives happy. At this time, we need to make people's lives happy. We're not asking for us to have like 1,000 people in a stadium and just to watch us all together. We're asking for a sensible amount in a big hall. If it's a large enough hall, we have all the safety things in place, we should be able to do it. So please, somebody from the government, somebody, just help us out. We need it. We're losing our businesses. All of us, all entertainers are losing our business. We're not a fly-by-night kind of company. There's hundreds and thousands of entertainers out there who need help. So please do something for us. Make it more sense so we can go back to earn some money, to help pay our taxes, to help pay the money back that we was given on furlough. Just anything, please help.